Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the forest. Yeah, I'm going to start using that. What are you going to do? You're just a person in the screen. Yeah. Okay, whatever. I'm very hyper right now, so let's just get through this. I don't know what to really say. But you read the title, so you already know what we're talking about. We are talking about the afterlife of my comic book series, and if you know, and quick plug right here. Devil Knight is out. Go look on my X. Go onto my channel page. First link on my bio. Boom. Video should be popping up. An overlay should be popping up right about now. First of all, let's talk about the easiest of the two. I mean, easiest of any of the ones that are going to be on our list. And as you see, I'm still going through the little slideshow. And is Hell and Heaven, which is the main um, basis of most Christians' beliefs. And of course, yeah, blah blah blah. Fun fact: I'm not actually that Christian, Catholic, or like religious at all, so I don't have really much of a bias. So let's start with hell. Hell. I'm just going to talk about basically the major structures of which the leaders live in, which is for hell, pandemonium, which if you know from pandemonium, it is a palace made out of gold, helped to be forged by Mammon, aka the son of greed. Video pop up right there should be just saying right, to the top right. Yep, got it. Okay, I'm keeping that in. Why? Because I do these all in one take, and I will keep doing them with no script and maybe a few takes, mainly because it takes little effort to edit and do stuff, so I can have more time to do other stuff like draw. But anyways, back to the video at hand. Um, so yeah, I don't. Okay, so next up is heaven, which is a very blissful place. But after God, um, I put emphasis on God, because he isn't actually God. The main villain of the series isn't God. Well, the series, yes, but this saga, no. And so when God, sorry, I say it like that to emphasize that it isn't actually the God that created like such humans, or I don't know. It's weird having to do like theology, which is mainly based off of Christian and Catholic beliefs, and of course others that I shall not name because I do not remember them. But those are the two main inspirations I take from. And one of my favorite books from it is, I actually am reading it currently. Lost Paradise. I know this is super off topic, and I know it is extremely off topic, but let's keep working on heaven. Heaven is palace, is known as the Imperium. Yes, that is a 40K reference. Will I elaborate? No. Why? Because I have an entire series that is going to come out after Deadly Night, explaining why it's called the Imperium. It's just called the Imperium, where all the archangels or the upper uh, guardians are, like such as seraphim, thrones, and cherubim, and of course the archangels. The archangels all live there, and of course, God, the real one, God, is also lives there. So next up is Valhalla and Helheim. So Valhalla is where people go when they die. I'm just going to give you a brief mythology lesson right here. Um, oh, sorry. Uh, Valhalla is where people who died in battle, but I don't want it just to be battle. I just say great warriors that are Nordic go there. Great warriors. Doesn't matter if they die in battle. It just gives them a better rank if they died in battle compared to old age. And while Helheim, which isn't like hell at all, I just call it Helheim because the original name is Hell, which we already covered, but I want to differentiate it, so it's Helheim. And Helheim is basically, uh, yeah, it's basically a big party. If you're, it's just a constant partying. It's not like hell at all. And this stays true in Norse mythology. Most books I've read on it and videos I've watched of it, it is more of a uh, more of a party. God, there's something in my throat. It's more of like a party of yeah, it's more of like a party. But Helheim Prison, on the other hand, which is the main place of the second saga, Ragnar. Yeah, that's what I'm calling it, Ragnar. Why not Ragnarok? Because I don't wish to call it Ragnarok. God damn, why are you always on my ass about it? I'm playing. You guys don't even really comment. It's fine. Just, it's fine. So, anyways, next up is the Underworld, also known as Hades, which is the game I'm playing right now. As you can clearly tell, it is Hades 1. And now, it's basically like the game Hades. That's basically what it is. Obviously, there's a bit differentiating stuff. We won't really see the underworld. Sorry. And then for yeah, I don't want to spoil the third saga. The Underworld is the fourth saga. It's not the name of it. It's just where it appears. And let's see. I have like. Sorry if I'm gonna butcher this for any of my Japanese audience. It's Yomi no Kami, which basically means what I've researched: Yellow River Spring River of the underworld, and it's basically a dark, damp place where yokais live. And yeah, so with that, see you next time. But remember, I'm a be dead monster. But these monsters are dead. Bye. See you guys next time. Come back to the forest, please. I'm lonely. Comment too. Bye.